People who quit social media, how are you now? I don't regret it whatsoever. This was at least 10 years ago now, and I still meet people who look at me like I'm crazy for not having one. That's how I know I made the right choice. Thriving. Many of my friendships seem to have only existed because we were connected by social media. I have only heard from 3 people since deleting it back in May. It was a very slow process, deleting it, re-downloading it, shit like that. Now my mind is a lot less connected with social media. I don't mindlessly scroll on social media because I don't have it on my phone. I deleted Facebook and Instagram, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. I have way more to talk about when I catch up with people, and everyone isn't all up in my business. It frees up some time in my day. I didn't realize how much time I actually spent on them. I feel a bit out of touch at times. Friends also complain they can't just send me a quick invite on Facebook anymore. Overall, I feel better though. The constant scrolling and comparing myself to folks was a real pain. I realized I had so much free time, like 4+ hours a day with nothing else to do. It's an oddly eerie sensation, like a void. Now I use my phone for like 2 hours a day on working days. I left social media 2 years ago. To be honest, it was hard at first, but after a while I didn't care anymore. I left for my mental health and things have been nice. I still feel anxiety every now and then, but not as bad as before. Having my significant other around is nice, and having a group chat with my close friends really helps. I still have the Instagram app on my phone, but I rarely touch it and don't even miss it. I feel a lot more peaceful than when I was heavily on Facebook and Instagram years ago. It's great, because I'm so much more productive throughout the day and have a lot more hours to spare. Instead of being on social media, I use the time to read or work out or hang out in person. It's much less stressful than realizing you've just wasted 4 hours of your life every day scrolling on TikTok when you probably didn't even care to see half of the videos you watched. One of the best things I ever did. If I need to know something, I can be contacted or reached out, but I no longer need to see every meal or know their every thought. I mean, what am I missing? Vacation photos? Some drama? That they did a thing and posted about it for some reason? Nah, I'm good. Always remember to replace a bad habit with a more positive and productive habit. I felt the need to go on social media when I was bored or to kill some time, so instead I replaced it with reading, and it made me feel so much better. I quit socials for 2.5 years, and it was the best decision I ever made. Do I feel FOMO on some things? Yes. However, I look at how wasted my time and energy were looking at a stupid meme or keeping up on social media culture. My life is significantly better and more meaningful. Everyone who actually matters in your life knows what's going on in your life. Everyone else who doesn't clearly isn't an important part of your life. Meta removed my Instagram account 2 years ago, for reasons unknown to me, and it drove me nuts. For the first few months, I hated not having it, especially when people ask, "Can I add you on?" and I say no, and they look at me sideways. Now, though, it's the opposite. It actually drives me insane when people are on their phones when they're out. Never better, to be honest. I get everything done, have more time for me and for self-love, go to the gym, skincare, cook healthy meals. Just not being absorbed by all the social media feels so good. People generally think that you are old and boring and are generally not interested in you if you're not on social media. People don't understand that it's a liberating feeling to not feel the pressure to be socially involved in everything and everyone all the time. I love it, and I will keep doing it. Out of Facebook on 2016, life improved manifold. Twitter got me in a spiral of self-created bubble that is pitiful to remember. It even hurt my work performance. Finally left Twitter after it got musky. Ever since, I've regained a lot of family time, friend time, and contemplative opportunities. Aside from the obvious benefits, the biggest things for me are out of sight, out of mind when it comes to drama, and better conversations when I hang out with people because I don't actually know what's been going on. I realized most people I followed or who followed me were just acquaintances, and I didn't really care about what they or their goddamn kids were up to. And it dawned on me how creepy it was for them to basically know everything about me without actually knowing me. If someone wanted to get to know me, they can find out organically.